Shalom Yerushalayim, and welcome to Lesson 7 of Hebrew Bytes. Shiur Sheva Be'ivrit La'at La'at. Let's begin with a blessing. Blessed are you, O Lord our God, King of the universe, by whose word with all its letters heaven and earth were made. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, shebara et hashamayim ve'et haaretz bedvaro, im kol ha'otiot. Amen. Well, welcome Talmidim, Tovim, good students, and I hope, like all good students, you have been doing some homework, because that will really help you as we go through the lessons. And you can get all your charts and helpful aids on Hebrew Helps on the website. And we will be sharing with you another way to help you with your homework, Shiurei Bytes, which is homework, but we'll do that later. In the meantime, let's just refer to the parasha this week. It's VaYeitzeh. I hope you have your lesson notes printed out, but in case not, here we have VaYeitzeh, and he went. Now you'll notice the Vav, Va, and you remember the Vav is the connecting letter, so it's and. And he went. Yeitzeh. Yeitzeh. Please notice the root letters which make the verb Yeitzeh. Yud, Tzadi, Aleph. Aleph is just helping carry the vowel. Now, the vowels really give you a good clue, an indication of the pronunciation of the word. You see, the stronger vowel will carry the emphasis. The stress will be wherever the stronger vowel is. Now, va is a patach, that's okay. Yud, ye, say. But because the aleph is there, that will make this a stronger. So, VaYeitzeh. So you can see the emphasis or the stress will be on the last syllable of the word. VaYeitzeh. VaYeitzeh. Yaakov. Now Yaakov, Jacob, he's the one who is going. And he's leaving or going out from his home in Beersheba. Now let's look at that word of the name of the town or the city was Beersheba. Now if you remember the numbers, and if you've been doing a little bit of number practice, which you should, which number is Sheva? Let's count. Achad, Shtayim, Shalosh, Arba, Chamesh, Shesh, Sheva. So Sheva is 7. And Be'er is means well in Hebrew. So it's well number 7, or the 7th well. And Abraham and Isaac, of course, had dug many, many wells. You read about wells throughout the Bible. That's very significant. A well. So a well is Be'er, Beersheba. He is going out from Beersheba. Now you can start learning some question words in Hebrew, and you would ask, where is he going to? La'an hu holech. And we see in the parasha, he is going to Haran. Hu holech leHaran. So why is he going to Haran? That's another question. And if you have little toddlers, you'd know this word very well. Why? Lama hu holech laharan. Why is he going to Haran? Lama hu yotzeh laharan. Now, yotzeh actually in Hebrew it's a more determined way of going. So if you're going, you holech, but yotzeh means it's a very what's the word? Intentional going out. So he has very good reasons. Lama hu yotzeh. Why is he going? And we know from the parasha, number one reason is he's escaping because his brother Esau is wanting to kill him in his rage against him. So that's a good reason, latzet, to go out. And also because he's going to find a wife in Haran. Because where his grandparents, Abraham and Sarah, used to live before and still have family. And so he is going there to see if he can find a wife. Now, in Israel, you will notice another word from the same root word, and that is exit signs. So if we can have the exit sign up, there you can see in any public place, you will see the exit signs are Yetziah. Can you see the same letters, root letters, the Yud in the beginning? Yetzi. Now you have the Tzadi with another Yud, so it becomes Tzi. Yetziah. And there you have the Aleph, Hey at the end again. Yetziah. So that would be also the emphasis would be on the ah at the end. Yetziah is exit. Right, now let's do some dikduk. And tonight we're going to have some fun because we're going to review the Aleph Bet. We'll just do the first 5 letters. And we found some very beautiful illustrated letters. I have some cards, but unfortunately they're covered in plastic, so the reflection isn't too good. But Cindy has been able to put them, download them and found them and has them all available for you on Hebrew Helps, and we'll have them under illustrated letters. So you can start using them. They're going to be coloring in pages for children that are also learning along with you, hopefully. And but tonight or today, we will just do the first 5 letters, and we're going to be using the vowel chart. So if you have yours handy, that would be good. Otherwise, we will have it up on the screen as well. And what we're going to do is look at the first 5 letters. Let's just go over them. Number 1 is Aleph, Bet, Gimel, Dalet, Hey. Now, a good way of remembering and learning the Aleph Bet is some people can learn better if it's with a little song. Now, I think everybody knows Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star, right? Twinkle, twinkle, little star. So we're going to do the Aleph, the first 5 letters, to Twinkle, Twinkle. But we actually have Aleph and Bet, if you remember, has 2 forms. You have Bet and Vet. If it's a hard B, then it's B, Bet. And if it's at the beginning of a word, if it's in the word, it becomes a Vet. It loses the dagesh. So we're going to do Aleph, Bet, Vet, Gimel, Dalet, Hey. So we'll try it. And then you can practice quietly at home to your heart's content. So we go Aleph, Bet, Vet, Gimel, Dalet, Hey. Aleph, Bet, Vet, Gimel, Dalet, Hey. So that actually gives 6, but the Bet and Vet are really 1. So Aleph, Bet, Vet, Gimel, Dalet, Hey. And those are the letters we're looking at today. All right, let's start with Aleph. If we've got Aleph up on the screen, there you see the beautiful Aleph. And the two words that begin with Aleph are Aryeh, which is lion, and Arnevet, which is a hare. So Aryeh is lion, which begins with Aleph. And there you can see it. Now let's do some vowel practice, if we can have the vowel chart. Now we're going to combine the Aleph with the different vowels. Okay, first one, kamatz. Hatach. Segol, would be like an Eden. Tsere would be A, as in rain, and we have the word Beit. Well, here we have VaYeitzeh, but it doesn't have an Aleph. So Aleph would just be A, Cholam, O, Kubutz, U, Shuruk, U, Chirik, E. Now the vowel doesn't, remember Aleph doesn't have a sound of its own, so it just carries whatever the vowel sound is. And then of course the Shva, the stop sign, no sound, and the Tagish just gives the emphasis in those three letters. Right, so let's go on to an easier one with a bit. Here's the bit, and bit, what you see in the picture is a duck, which would be barvaz, but here it's barvaza. What does that tell you? It's feminine. And how do we know this is a female duck, a barvaza? Because there's a VaYeitzeh. She's laid an egg. And VaYeitzeh, you know very well. All right, bit. Let's do the vowels with bit. Ba, like an abba. Ba, be, be, as in VaYeitzeh. Bo, boo, boo, be, and then b. Right, let's go on. Good one. Next, Aleph Bet, Gimel. There you see a Gamal is a camel. Begins with Gimel. Gamal. Beautiful Gamal. Right, let's do the vowels quickly. Ga, ga. Ge, ge. Go, gu, gu, gi, g. That's it. Start practicing the vowels. If you can write them, even better, but just do some practice with the letters and the vowels. Right, next letter, Dalet. Aleph, Bet, Fet, Gimel, Dalet. Here we have a dog. Dog is a fish. And from the same root word, you get dayag, fisherman. So the fisherman has caught a fish. Dayag ve dag. Let's do the vowels. Da, da. De, de. Do, do, do. D, d. Shva, no sound, d. Good. So our last letter today is the Hey. Aleph, Bet, Gimel, Dalet, Hey. And here what do we have? We have Hodu. A turkey is Hodu. Now you know in Hebrew, Hodu la Adonai ki tov that verse in the Bible, give thanks to the Lord for he is good. And many of you may know this song too. Hodu la Adonai ki tov. So Hodu also is give thanks. So Thanksgiving Day is when you have turkey, is Hodu Day. So here we have the Hodu with the hay. Let's practice the vowels with the hay. Ha, ha, he, hey, ho, hu, he, ha. And there we have them. So now we've done all the vowel sounds with the different letters, and that's some fun practice. So please do some homework with them as well. Right, talking about homework, we have an idea which I hope you'll all try, because it really does help you. It helps you with your vocabulary. It helps you practice the words that you're learning each week, and is just a good way of revision. And that is to make your own Hebrew dictionary. And Cindy is kindly, she has done started a beautiful one. And here you see her front cover. Now we suggest you use a 3-ring binder, because then you can keep your dictionary on the one side and maybe store your charts at the back. And remember that Hebrew always goes from right to left. When you're writing, it goes from right to left. So if you start your binder from what would be the back side, and then you could put your front cover. You are able to print, this is the cover of the book where we found the illustrated cards, and you can print some off or draw your own. And here you have a lovely cover for my Hebrew dictionary, Milon Ivrit Sheli. Thank you, Cindy. Now, Cindy's also done a front page for each letter. So you could look how beautiful this looks. For Aleph, you could print off the Aleph card. There's a black and white. If you don't have a color printer or want to save on color, you can print off the black and white and just color it as you wish. But this is a lovely idea for a page separator. Then the next page. So there you can get the full page to print out as well if you like. And there will also be pages available where you can print them off if it helps you, that you can write your words in, which gives the English, the transliteration, and the Hebrew for you to practice your writing as well. This really does help. It's a lovely good way to revise, to go through and build your vocabulary. So thank you very much for that, Cindy, and just have fun with it. But it really is a helpful tool if you can try and make your own dictionary. Well, I think let's, in that regard, let's have a quick look back at the parasha, because we are told in the narrative of the story that Yaakov is going out to Haran, VaYeitzeh leHaran, and he suddenly hits a wall. Now, in English translations, it sometimes says he came across a place, or he lighted upon a place. But in the Hebrew, if you have your lesson notes, it says Yaakov yifga bamakom. And yifga is from the root paga. And in Hebrew, if hu paga mishu, hu paga somebody, it means he hits somebody hard. So, I mean, another word in Hebrew is pigua, which you don't want to hear because pigua is a terrorist attack. If there's some kind of attack, it's a pigua. But it shows the strength of the word. It's not an. He doesn't just arrive at a place or alight upon a place. It's as if he hits into this place because the meaning is it literally means a dramatic encounter with an object that is traveling towards oneself. So it's as if somebody hits you or punches you. So this place was, as it were, coming towards Yaakov, and hu yifga ba makom. Makom is place. He arrives at this place, and we find another word in verse 20, chapter 28, verse 15, that says hine, and I take note of that word because hine is a great word. It means behold. And when you see that word hine, it usually denotes in the Bible something supernatural. It's not just a natural occurrence. So something happened to Yaakov, to Jacob, in this encounter that was, of course, supernatural. It was an encounter with God himself. He saw the ladder in the dream when he lay down to sleep. And so it denotes a miracle, hine. So keep a lookout for that word. And if you see in the lovely picture where Jacob puts his head down on a stone to sleep, it turns out that is ha-makom. It's not just any place, makom, it's ha-makom, the place, which would come to be the temple, the place of the holy temple of God. So let's finish today and go on to the vocabulary chart. And please start filling in your vocabulary in your dictionaries. Now, new words today in the vocabulary. Do we have the vocabulary chart there, Cindy? No, okay. So we'll just, I'll go over the words. We'll read through them. There we have VaYeitzeh, which is going out, masculine singular, and the feminine is yotzet, has the tav at the end. Yetziah, Yetziah is exit, and hu paga, he hit into the makom, the place. Ha-makom, like we said, is the place. Hine, behold. Even is stone. Even. And to sit is yoshev, hu, yoshev, and feminine, he, yoshevet. There you see the tav ending for feminine as well. Hu yoshev, he yoshevet. What did Yaakov see on the ladder? Angels. Angel is malach, and the plural malachim. So that tells you are angels actually feminine or masculine? And here we see with the im ending there, malachim, they are masculine. King and kings. King is melech. See how similar they sound. Malach and melech. And plural of kings is melachim. Melech, melachim. So those are the words for today. Have fun with your dictionaries. And now I'll sign off lesson 7 and say shalom, shalom till next time.